country friend is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. But think you, sailor.
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
My poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madam, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself. After our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers stayed with you, hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope, both teaching the practice to a strong mast that looked upon the sea, where like Orion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance to the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so there's gold. Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, for I was bred and born not 3 hours travel from here.
Who governs here?
A noble duke as in nature as in name.
What is the name?
Orsino.
Orsino? I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago I went from hence. 'Twas fresh and murmur, as you know. What great ones do, the less will prattle, though we did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died, for whose your love they say she hath observed the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow. What my estate is.
That would be hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken, and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came from my ears like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant I was turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursued me. How now? What news from them?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself till 7 years' heat shall not behold her face of ample view, but like a cloistress, she will veiled walk in water once a day her chamber round, with eye offending mine. All this to season her brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that had a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? Away, before me, to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
I'll serve this duke. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, be my aid, for such a disguise shall happily become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him. What else mayhap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, let my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
My niece to take the death of her brother thus, I'm sure cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier o' nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions in your ill hours.
Why, let her accept.
But you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. And be they not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguchi.
He.
He's as tall as any a man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have a year and all those ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
If I don't say so. Plays the viol the gamboys, and he speaks 3 or the 4 languages, word for word, without book, and he hath all the good gifts of nature.
He is almost natural, for besides that he is a fool, a great quarreler who hath the gift of a coward to ally the guts he hath in quarreling. It is thought by the prudent he will quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
Oh, but they that add, he is drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking helps to my niece, and I will drink to her as long as there is drink in Illyria and passage in my throat. He is a coward and a cloisterer who will not drink to my niece, Look, you wench, here comes Sir Andrew Aguchi.
Sir Toby, bow down now, Sir Toby.
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Oh, bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Of course, Sir Andrew, of course.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Oh, good Mistress Acosta. I desire better acquaintance.
My name, sir, is Mary.
Oh, good Mistress Mary Acosta. I desire better...
State night. Acosta's front her. Board her. Woo her. A Sarah!
Oh, by my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
And now that what so, Sir Andrew, thou mightst never draw sword again!
Oh, and you thought so, mistress, I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have a fool's in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Oh, Mary, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
And now, sir, thought is free. Take your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
I have them at my finger's end. Now, I let go your hand. I am barren.
Hell knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. Since when did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary put me down. Okay. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I'm a great eater of beef. And I believe that there's harm to my wit.
No question.
Oh, and I thought so. I'll forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
Wow. What is pourquoi? To do or not do? Oh, I would I had bestowed that time in the tongues that I have in fencing and dancing and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Then hast thou had an excellent head of hair?
Why would that have mended my hair?
Past question. For thou see it will not curl by nature.
But it becomes me well enough, does it not?
Excellent! It hangs like flax on a distaff. And I would see a housewife take thee between her legs and spit
Thanks. I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
Oh, she'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither estate, years, or wit. I have heard her swear it. Tut, there's life in it, man.
Oh, I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest minds in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
How good have these kickshaws tonight?
As any man in Illyria whatsoever he be. Under the degree of my betters, of course. Yet I will not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard knife?
Oh, faith, I can cut a caper.
Oh, and I can get the button to it.
And I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Joe! What is gift for catching before them? Just how not go to church in a galliard and come home in a pouring down. That very walk should be a chin. I would not swim much but make water but in a single place. Such a world to hide virtues in. I did think, by the excellent constitution of thy wake, that it was formed under the star of a galliard!
Oh, aye, 'tis strong and does indifferent well enough in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus? Let me see thee keep at night. Excellent!
If the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
Stand your well, aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there, thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound. And all is semblative a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strike, whoe'er I woo of myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me what thou hast been, or I will not open my mouth so wide as the bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs no fear.
Oh, but you will be hanged for being so long absent, or turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Peace, you rogue. Now, here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely. You were best.
Wittent be thy will, put me into good fooling. For what says Quinapulus, better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
You heard her, fellow. Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Too, false Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. For give the dry fool drink, and then is the fool not dry. The lady may take away the fool, so I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade him take away you. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool. Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll abide your proof. Good Madonna,
Why mournest thou?
good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
Oh, I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
More the fool to mourn your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you then, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your fame.
What say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. Why, I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that had no more brain than a stone. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite.
Now Mercury endue thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desirous to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. They are a young man and well attended.
Who of my people holds him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool.
Oh, by mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman?
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman. Think of these pickled herring. How now, sort?
Good Sir Toby.
Oh, cousin. How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
I marry. What is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will. I cannot. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One draught makes him a fool. The second maddens him, and the third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the corner, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned. Go, look after him.
He has been mad yet, Madonna, and the fool will look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes it on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you. Will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favoured.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewomen.
Gentlewomen! My lady calls.
Come, give me my veil. Throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her, and would be loath to cast away my speech. For besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to copy. Good beauties, let me sustain no score.
Oh, whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you an actor?
No! My profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
I shall on with my speech in your praise and show you the heart of my message.
Oh, come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more likely to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hull here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I'm a messenger.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear.
What are you? What would you?
What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity; to any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, the first in his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission with your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, such a one I was this present. Is't not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty, and it shall be inventoried, every particle and utensil labeled to my will as item, 2 lips, indifferent red, item, 2 grey eyes with lids to them, item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, with fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my heart. I cannot love him, though I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, but yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, which such a suffering, such a deadly life, and your denial I would find no sense, I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
of my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Very well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart a flint, that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn thou art. Soft, soft, not too fast. Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections to creep in at mine eye with an invisible and subtle stealth. Well, let it be. What how, Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same piggish messenger, the countyman. He left this ring behind. Would I or not? Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth come this way tomorrow, I'll give reason for it. I be Malvolio. Run!
Run! Madam, I will.
I do I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall pray for relief that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me yet know of you whether you are bound.
You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Metylene, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the bridge to the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she must resemble me, was of many accounts beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, in salt water. Oh, but I seek to drown her remembrance again and more.
Pardon me, sir. You're bad entertained.
From behind, Antonio. Forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
I am bound to the Count Orsino's court.
I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there.
Farewell.
Come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess, Olivia?
Even now, sir, on moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of is. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me. Oh, none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in thine eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with you. What means this lady?
Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me, and even so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and start distractedly. She loves me! Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring. Why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she had better love a dream. Disguise, I see. Thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fawned as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Good Sir Andrew, not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes, thou knowest.
Nay, my troth, I know not, but I know that to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion! I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does our life not consist of the 4 elements?
Fate, so they say, but I rather think it consists of eating and drinking.
Thou'rt a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Mary and I say, a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fooling Fate.
Ah, now my heart.
Welcome, Ass. Now let's have a catch. Come on, this 6pence for you. Let's have a song.
There's a test shall of me too. If one night give a
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, say dear, your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting journeys end in lovers meeting, every wise man's son doth know.
Oh, excellent, good and fame.
Good, good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present with at present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then comes kiss me sweet, and 20 useless stuff will not endure.
Voice as I am true knight.
Shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night table with a catch that'll snatch 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
You love me. Let's do it. I'm dog and a catch.
I a lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Most certain. Let our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. Knight, I am constrained to call thee knave, knight.
'Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Begin full, it begins. Hold thy peace, thou knave.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
That's good. In faith. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave. Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Wally, do you keep here? As my lady not called the first steward Malvolio bid thee out these doors. Never trust me.
My lady's a Gataean. We are politicians. sins. Malvolio's a beggar Ramsay, and 3 merry men be we. Not I consanguineous, am I not of her blood? Take valley, lady. There dwelt the man in Babylon. Lady, there dwelt the man in Babylon.
That's an admirable
Aye, he was well enough he be disposed. And so do I too.
Oh, the 5th day of Christmas my true love gave to me.
My masters! Are you mad? Or what are you? Have ye no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Oh, do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak out your coziest catches, without mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of persons, place, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, and that catches step on!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is more than willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear hearts, and I must needs be gone.
Hey, good Sir Toby.
These eyes do show these days are close to
It's even so.
But I will never die.
Sir Toby, there you lie.
This is much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go?
What and if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare no?
No.
No, don't do, sir! You lie. It's any more than a steward. Dost thou think because thou art virtuous there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. Any soup of wine?
Mistress Mary! If you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
All right, dear Challenger, I'll deliver my indignation by word of mouth.
Nay, sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Count was today with thy lady, she's much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation, don't think I have wits enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, he is a sort of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his path some obscure epistle of love, whereby the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eyes, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself feeling most personated. Oh. I can write much like my lady. On a forgotten matter, you can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell a device.
Oh, I have it in my nose too.
Something. By the letter thou wilt drop that it comes from my niece and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is a horse of that color.
Then yours now would make him an ass.
Ass, I doubt not.
Oh, it will be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant. I will plant you two. I let the fool make a third, where he will find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For tonight, to bed, and dream of the event. Farewell!
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle. True bred and one that adores me. What of that?
Oh, I was adored once too. Oh,
Listen, Red Knight, thou hast been sent for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Sent for money, Knight? If thou hast a lot to the end, call me cut.
And if I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario. What's that piece of song? That old and antique song we heard last night. Methought it did relieve my passion much. Come in, boy. If that thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives the very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of womanist?
of your complexion.
She's not worth thee, then. What years of faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. For, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than myself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
So they are. Alas, they are so. To die, even when they to perfection grow.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty land, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great pang upon it, as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, but mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved it a man. As it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but our shows are more than real. For still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
What died thy sister? Of her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye. That's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place. Buy no deny.
Thy ways, Mistress Fabia, wast thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep I had done by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know he brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baiting here?
Here comes the little villain. Oh man, my metal of India.
Look, get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. Oh, close in the name of jesting, lie out there. For here comes the trap that must be caught tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once said she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it would be one of my complexion. And besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that serves her. What should I think want?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plume.
Slight, I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
Piston, piston.
Peace, please.
Well, there is example fault. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fly on him, just a bell.
Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
For a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace, peace!
And then to have the humor of state, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them that I know my place as I would, they should do theirs. 2 for my kinsman Toby.
Poach and shackle.
Oh, peace, peace, peace! Now!
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown a while, and perchance wind up watch or play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
Though our silence be drawn from us with cards, yet peace!
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
Does not to be taken live underneath him.
Say, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Outstab.
Nay, patience will break the sinews of our plot!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warn you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many have called me a fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the chin.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. Why, these be her C's, her U's, and her T's. And thus makes she her great keys. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases, to whom should this be?
This wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know if this should be thee, Malvolio. I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. Let me see.
What dish of poison has she dressed him?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Oh, but what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make it resemble something in me, softly. M-O-A-I. M. Malvolia. M. Why, that begins by name.
Did not I say he would work it out?
But then there is no consonancy in the sequel. A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
I'll cuddle him and make him cry. Oh.
Then I comes behind.
Aye, if you had an eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. Oh, soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Oh, the opposite with the kinsmen, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Ooh. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Ooh. Will daylight and champagne discovers not more? This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintances. Oh, I thank my stars. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Oh, Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Oh, Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou dost ask me.
Device.
So could I too.
And that's not the dowry with her, but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Thou set thy foot on my neck.
Or on mine either.
Shall I play my freak of a friendship and become thy born slave?
In faith, nor I either.
Thou hast put him in such a dream. When the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
You will see the fruit of the sword. Mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings. Tis the color she abhors. And cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he'll smile upon her, which will be so unsuitable to her disposition, addicted to a melancholy as she is, that he cannot but make himself a notable content. If you will see it, follow me to the gate of dark and thou be excellent devil of
I'll make one too. Okay.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy table?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir, for I do live by the church. For I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayst say, the king lies by a beggar, if a beggar dwell near him.
Indeed, sir, words are very rascals.
Why, man?
Troth, sir, Words are grown so false I am loath to prove reason with them.
Art not thou Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool till she be married. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me. I'll no more with thee. Oh, there's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee, I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Yes, my lady is within. I will construe to them whence you came. Who you are, and what you would, are out of my welcome, I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit.
Take you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
You encounter the house. My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
Most excellent, accomplished lady. The heavens rain odors on me.
That youth's a rare courtier. Rain odors. Well,
My matter hath no voice to your most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
odors, pregnant, vouchsafed. I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and lead me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
Oh, my servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. Your servant, the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours. His must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
Oh, for him I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another pursuit? I had rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady,
By your leave, beseech you, I did send after the last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you, to force that on you in a shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? To one of your receiving enough is shown. A cypress, not a bosom, hideth my heart. So let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's an agree to lie!
Not to grise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. O world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be afraid, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf. Well, the clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth. I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth is come to harvest, your word is alike to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me?
Stay! I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would I be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy crime, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
But come again, for thou perhaps mayest move that heart which now abhors to like his love. Oh!
No, Faith! I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Fenham, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight only to exasperate you. to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You are now sailed to the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of valor or policy.
Oh. Oh. It be anyway. It must be with the valor. Okay. With valor. For the policy I make.
Why then build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Count youth, to fight with him.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will neither of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go. Write in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. Let there be gold enough in thy ink, though thou write with a goose pen. No matter about it.
Where shall I find you?
Hold thee at the cubiculo.
Go!
Oh, this is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lady, some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a royal letter from him, but he'll not deliver it.
Never trust me then. I'll mean, sir, and the youth for an answer. For I think, Sir Andrew, if he were open to you, find so much blood in his liver as will clog the foot of a flea, can't eat the rest of the anatomy. Oh, look where the youngest are at 9 pounds.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself to stitches, follow me. Yonder gold Malvolio is turned heathen yellow stockings.
Cross-guttered!
Most villainously, you've not seen such a thing as tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and when she do, he'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Bring us where he is!
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth. You, being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. So, set I forth in your pursuit.
No kind Antonio. I can no other answer make but thanks. Now, shall we go see the relics of this town?
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count and his galleys, I did some service. Of such noted deed that were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Ah, feel like you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of the time quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. If I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Well, do not then walk too open.
It does not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet, whiles you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There shall you have me.
But why your purse?
Haply or I shall light upon some toy you have desire to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the elements.
I do remember.
Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam. He does nothing but smile. He is sure to enter his spirits.
No, call him hither. Oh no, Malvolio.
Sweet lady, ho ho.
Why list thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does cause some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of it? If it pleases the eye, please one and please all.
Man, what is the matter with thee?
Oh, not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Oh, to bed! I, sweetheart! Come to thee!
Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
Oh, yes, at your request, nightingales answer doors.
Oh, why do you appear before my lady with this ridiculous boldness?
Oh, be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Well, some are born great, some achieve greatness,
What sayest thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Restore thee!
Well, remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow stockings!
Wish to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered!
Oh, go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? I'll have some of my people have a special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. Well, this concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him. And when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow, oh, what can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity, if the devil himself possess him, yet I'll speak for him!
Here he is! Here he is!
How is with you, sir? How is with you?
Go off, I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Oh, lo, how hollow the fiend that speaks within him. Did I not tell you, Sir Toby, my lady prays you have care of him?
Oh, does she so?
Go to. Peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How is with you? What man? Defy the devil! Consider he's an enemy to mankind!
Do you know what you say?
Oh, pray God, he be not bewitched. My lady will not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord!
How now, my cook? Out the spout!
Sir!
Come with me!
yourselves all. You are idle shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in belief that he's run mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warn there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Yes, I warned him. Do but read.
Here's me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
I will waylay thee going home, or if it be thy chance to kill me, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself, thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agucheek.
That's me.
If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some conference with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout me for him at the corner of the orchard. As soon as thou seest him, draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now, will not I deliver his letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives himself out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment to his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will drive no terror in the youth. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth. Set upon Agucheek a notable report of valor. This will drive the gentleman, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, to a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will soon fright them both that they will kill one another by the law.
Oh, here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave and presently after him.
I will meditate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid mine honor too unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is, that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears goes on my master's grief.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not. It hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. For what shall you ask that I'll deny?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How, with mine honor, may I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God shave thee.
And you, sir?
That offence thou hast, but take me to it. Of what nature the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter attends thee at orchard end.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offence done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, you'll betake you to your God. For your opposite hath in him was strength, youth, skill, and wrath can finish man withal.
Pray you, sir, what is he?
He is knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier and uncarpet consideration. But he is a devil in a private brawl.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Fabia, stay by this gentleman till my return.
Pray you, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal arbitrament, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, most fatal opposite that you could have possibly found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I'll make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it, for I am one that would rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
A man, the very devil, I've not seen such a farrago. They say he has been fencer to the Sophie.
I'll not meddle with them.
I think it's scaffold from yonder.
Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse straight after it.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Make a good show on it. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I persuaded him that you'd say devil.
He's as horribly conceited of him, and Pants looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for oath's sake.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see anything.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honour's sake, have one bout with you. As he's a gentleman, he will not hurt you. Come on to it.
Oh, pray God he keep his own.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will.
Put up your sword!
If this young gentleman have done offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
You, sir. Why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, then I am for you!
Oh, good Sir Toby, hold, here comes the officer.
I'll be with you or not!
Right, sir, put up your sword, if you please.
Very will I, sir. That I promise you. I'll be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
This is the man! Do they all?
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. But there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse?
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the bare kindness you have showed me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, out of my lean and low ability, I'll lend you something.
Will you deny me now? Is possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses I've done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little! This youth that you see before you, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death and relieved him with such sanctity of love. And to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by away.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this God! Thou hast Sebastian done good features, same.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come, sir.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination. Oh, prove true, that I, your brother, now be ta'en for you.
Very dishonest paltry boy, and more a coward than a hare! His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him. What is cowardship? asked Fabia.
A coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
Oh, slid. I'll after him again and beat him.
Do. Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money till there be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor is this not mine oath neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent thy folly. He has heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent thy folly. I prithee now, ungrid thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, sir, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you. Well, there's for thee. And there. And there. Are all the people there? Hold, sir, or throw your dagger over the house.
This will I tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold!
Hey! Oh. Let him alone. I'll have another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, it is no matter for that.
Oh. Let go thy hand! Come on, sir, I will not let go! Come on, young soldier, put up your iron! You're out free! Come on!
I will be free from thee. Oh, what wouldst thou now? Thou darest tempt me further. Draw thy sword.
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or 2 of this Malaban blood from you!
Hold! Toby! On my life, I charge thee! Hold! Will it ever be thus, ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners ne'er were preached? Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Root me! Be not! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair passion, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and now unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house. Do not deny.
Oh, what relish is in this? Oh, how runs the stream? Oh, or I am mad. Or else, oh, this must be a dream. Let fancy still my sense and lead sleep. For if it be thus to dream, still, let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Would thou be ruled by me?
Oh, madam, I will.
Oh, say so. And so be.
Nay, I prithee, put on this beard and this gown. Make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quick.
Well, I'll put myself in it. And I'll dissemble myself in it. And I would I were the first to ever dissemble in such a gown.
Jove bless thee, Master Porcine!
What ho, I say! Peace in this prison!
Calls there.
Sir Topaz, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz. Don't you, my lady?
Out hyperbolical fiend! How vexest thou this man? Thou talkest nothing but of ladies.
Well said, Master Porcine!
Oh, good Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan! I use thee with the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that will call the devil himself with courtesy. Thou sayest that house is dark.
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows, transparent as the plainest of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topaz. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance.
I am no more mad than you are. Make the trying of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our granddam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way approve his opinion.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. There shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras ere I will allow thy wit. Fare thee well.
To him in thine own voice. Make me well, and how thou findest him. I will be well rid of this knavery. If he were conveniently delivered, I would he were be. For I am so far in advance with my niece that I can no longer in any safety pursue this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Brockman, Johnny Brockman, tell me how thy lady does.
Oh.
My lady is unkind, Purdy.
Fool!
That's why is she so?
Fool, I say!
He loves another. Who calls, huh?
Good fool, help me to a candle and pen, ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful default.
Master Malvolio!
I, good fool!
Alas, how fell you beside your fine wits?
Fool, there was never a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed if you know better in your wits than a fool.
They have property me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise what you say. The minister is here.
Malvolio! Malvolio! Thy wits the heavens restore! Endeavor thyself to sleep, and leave thy pain and people Maintain no word with him, good fellow.
Who? I, sir?
Not I, sir. God be with you, Sir Topaz. Merry amen, sir. I will.
I say! Be patient, sir. I am sent for speaking with you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well a day that you were, sir.
Only by this hand I am, good fool. Good fool, some ink and paper and light, and convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the Baron of Letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true. Are you not mad indeed? Or do you but counterfeit?
Oh, believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll ne'er believe a madman
Till I see his
I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
How requited to the highest degree, I prithee be gone.
I am gone, sir.
That is the glorious sun. Whew. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that it wraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where is Antonio then?
I cannot find him at the elephant.
His counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense, that this may be some error, but no madness. Yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instant all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, now go with me and this holy man into the chantry bar. There, before him, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. What do you say?
I will follow this man and go with you. And having sworn true, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father.
And heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Belong be to the Lady Olivia, friend.
I am some of her trappings, sir.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
The better for my foes, the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary. The better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
They praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused. So I say again, the better for my foes, the worse for my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. Here's gold. If you will let your lady know I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I go, sir. But I would not have you think that my desire of having is the sin of covetousness. But as you say, let your bounty take a nap. I will wake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that brought Phoenix and her fraught from Candy. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private rabble waited apprehended.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side. But in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou salt water thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bland and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drove me hither. That youthful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. A wreck past hope he was, his life I gave him, and did thereto add my love, without retention or restraint. All his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? You do not keep promise with me, Cesario.
Good madam.
Gracious, Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Oh, good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
To what? Perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings, hath breathed out the air devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Since you, to non-regardance, cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me, my thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the land I do love, despite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund act, and willingly to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all mores than e'er I shall love wife. If I do feign, you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
Me, detested! How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the holy father!
Come, away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Sirrah.
No, my lord, not I.
Father, by thy reverence, I charge thee here to unfold what dost thou know have newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love confirmed by my testimony, since when my watch hath told me toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time is so to grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
No, my lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold little faith, though thou hast too much here.
For the love of God! A surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
Oh, what's the matter?
He has broken my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman. One Cesario, who he mistook for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
You broke my head for nothing! And that I did, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said that was a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby Halton. You shall hear more. If he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
Now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
That's all one. Hast hurt me. There's the end on it. Did she dick surgeon sauce?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
And he's a rogue, and a passing measures pagan. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who has made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be all just together.
Will you help? An asshead, a posthum, a knave, a thin face.
Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt one of your kinsmen. Oh, but had it been the brother of my blood, I would have done no less with wit and safety.
One face, one voice, one habit in 2 persons?
How have you made division of yourself?
Oh, most wonderful.
Do I stand there? No, I never had a brother. Of charity, what kinsman are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery too. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
Oh, were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I would my tears let fall upon your cheek, to say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
I am Viola. To confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town, where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count.
Oh, so comes it, lady. You have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew in that you would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are contracted both a maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true in soul as doth that orbed continent, the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
That captain that did bring me first on shore has my maid's garments. He, upon some action, is now in durance at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and a follower of my lady's.
He shall enlarge him. Call Malvolio hither. Oh, but I do remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distracted. How does he, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, as well as a man in his case may do, has here writ a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
How now? Art thou mad?
No, I do but read madness. Your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow forms.
Read it, Euphobia.
By the Lord, madam, you wronged me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses, as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
Go, see him delivered, Fabia. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think me a sister as well as a wife?
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the mettle of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long. Here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress. Is this the madman?
Why, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Oh, madam, you have done me wrong, a notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Oh, madam, you have. Oh, pray you peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. And tell me, in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to wear yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And acting all of this in an obedient hope, why have you suffered me be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gall that our invention played on? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess, much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she who first told me thou wast mad.
Did madam hear me speak? Most freely I confess myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio. Here, Mariah writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her.
Oh, poor fool! How have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness the rest of them. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad, but do you remember why I left you at such a barren rascal? And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
You've been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, in golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come. For so you shall be while you are a man. But when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.